Imagine waking up, you grab some water, and when you take a sip of it, it tastes like absolutely nothing or horrible. Um, so you buy sodas, you buy the coffee, you buy an energy drink, making you spend more money and making you drink more sugar than you probably should have, and maybe could have been hydrating instead. That's why the Circle water bottle is the most customizable, cost-effective, and convenient solution to staying hydrated throughout the day. Today, I will show you why our current hydration habits are a problem, how Circle solves that problem, and what your day could look like with this solution and a simple action you could take from as when you start taking or start drinking. Sorry. Let's begin with the problem with many of us struggle every day, and that is the need of most people struggle to drink enough water because it's either boring, maybe it's expensive, or they simply forget. They can be expensive and unhealthy too. In general, we fail to meet the daily hydration standard, whether we think it's boring or expensive, or we simply forget. According to the Mayo Clinic, most people only drink 4 to 6 cups of water a day instead of the 8 to 12 that's recommended. And based on the survey results that I conducted, most people forget to drink water as a reason why they are prevented from drinking or meeting that drinking water standard. And which this unfortunately leads to dehydration and leads to fatigue, headaches, and lowered focus. Most flavored drink alternatives as well are unhealthy and costly. For example, buying sodas or energy drinks or coffees can be cost from $3 to $8, and that is per day, and so that adds up unfortunately. And that can hurt your budget. These drinks often contain sugars, chemicals, or dyes, which are also harmful for our own bodies and could also just be as well not useful for ourselves every day. But there is a solution that can solve all of these problems at once. And the solution is the Circle water bottle. It solves the hydration problem by offering customizable flavors, zero sugar, and helps you with the long term of savings for your own budget. The Circle flavor dial, which is the top thing right here, allows you to have a strong flavor, but also allows you to have a taste and allows you to change the intensity instantly. So you just have to do is just turn the dial for a strong flavor, or a light flavor, or no flavor at all if you feel that way. And from the Circle website, one cartridge flavors an entire week's worth of water, making it cheaper than all alternatives. And then that leads to as well that they offer zero sugar and 0 calorie flavors as well as great options. These options include fruit blends, coffee, electrolytes, and vitamin enhanced flavors as well. For example of how this can benefit us, in a crossover study made by Arizona State University and the University of Hartford, that beverage had an improved voluntary fluid intake, or that it said that when you drink low sugar or like flavored water, it said that had an improved voluntary fluid intake and better net influence and improvised hydration markers compared to plain water during the 3 hours of intermittent exercise. So if a study shows that, now let's imagine how your day could change with Circle. Now imagine this, drinking water throughout the day that tastes how you want without buying multiple drinks or adding powders as well. That includes visualizing of drinking Circle each day, which in the morning, think about this. You start your day with a light fruit flavor to wake you up, and then in the afternoon during class, maybe a stronger flavor to avoid soda cravings, and you end the night after maybe a practice or with your friends with calming hydration without sugar or caffeine. You drink more water, you feel more energized, as well as you save money every month. So how can you start making these benefits your reality today? This includes putting it into action by trying the Circle water bottle. And something cool that in stores is that they have a starter kit, which includes a bottle, the cartridge bundle often costs, or the cartridge and the cartridge, which is a bundle that often costs under $20, which is preferred by many in the survey, as many wanted a cheaper alternative. And easy order online in stores like and like Walmart, Target, and Amazon make it easy as well to be able to purchase them. Before I conclude this, let's touch on why this decision makes sense. There's many counter arguments, and many people might say it's probably not the best idea. However, they might say that it's unnecessary or it's just another water bottle. However, there are evidence. One of those reasons may be such as it's too expensive, but in reality, it's actually helpful in the long term. You don't have to spend as much, and you don't have to deal with buying that certain product every single week, and you can just buy a cartridge every once in a while. As well as people may prefer powders, which powders can be messy and often inconsistent, and you have to shake it a little longer, and here you don't have to shake it. And it's often sugary too because of that. Some people say I won't use it. However, according to Circle as well on their own website, they said over 1 million users report increased dehydration just for drinking Circle. And with that, now let's wrap up everything together. In conclusion, the Circle water bottle is the most customizable, cost-effective, and convenient way to improve daily hydration. We talked about the problem of poor hydration and explored Circle customizable solution, valued on how your days improves with it, and discussed why why the action is simple and beneficial, even when considering the counter arguments I just stated. Drinking more water improves your health, energy, and focus. The cost of doing nothing is continuing unhealthy habits. The benefit of action is healthier, more convenient, more enjoyable hydration routine by starting today.